Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been 18 months or more since my last video, but life happens. I kind of got caught up and pulled away from things and just haven't had time. And honestly, it's not that I've got any more time now, but I think I'm a little more driven. I've had some requests from people lately to try to get back into it. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try to bring you guys up to date. I'll just give you guys little introductions and kind of catch everybody up on, what I've been doing, where the collections came to this point, and, what my plans are going forward. Alright, so let's get into it. We've got Titan. This was our male Nicaraguan boa. He is just a normal het for black-eyed aneurystic. He has calmed down a lot from when we first got him. I did a lot of work with him. I did have some footage actually of me working with him, and some of the time between now and my last video that had anybody in it. And not real sure what happened, but I guess my card got corrupted or something. I lost everything. Probably close to an hour worth of footage. So that's a bummer, but most of it was close to a year old at this point now anyway, so really it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, this is Titan. As he's gotten older, he's kind of darkened up a bit. To my knowledge, he doesn't have any actual increasing melanin gene of any kind. But he has just gotten a little bit darker as he's gotten older. With each shed, just a little bit more darkness comes out. His sides darken up a little bit more. Just everything. Let's see if I can get a decent shot of his tail for you guys. See, because his tail's not even really red anymore. It's more of a almost a brown. But he's pretty good. We haven't had any issues out of him with feedings. He always takes his meal great. There's never been a problem. He has his days where he still kind of throws a little bit of a hissy fit, mainly with Jace.
I'm doing better.
But so yeah, that's Titan. Alright guys, moving it right on along here. This is our boy Drago. This was that already proven male breeder candy cane corn snake that we had picked up at the show for Jace. He's not normally this active. He's normally pretty calm. But as you can see, he's about halfway through his shed cycle. We figured up, he's about 6 or 7 years old. So he's gotten to the point now that his reds only last for a few days, really, after he sheds. And then he starts to turn pink. And then over the next couple of weeks, the pink starts to fade into an orange. And then it gets to this nice bright orange here. And in probably another week or two, he'll go ahead and shed and start the color cycle over again.
I'll be 8 next February, like next year.
Oh, okay. So Jace is saying that he should be 8 next February. This coming February.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
We still haven't gotten a good official measuring on him. but we've gotten a couple that are really close, and he's about 6 foot, 6'1", so he's a big boy. He's actually pretty close to what the record is currently. Only a few inches away. He's still got, since he is at year 7, he's probably done growing. He might get another inch, 2 at the most in his lifetime. But this is probably it. If anything, he might start to get fat on us later. But we'll try to avoid that the best we can. Keep his feedings proper. He only eats about every other week right now. We give him weaned rats every other week, sometimes every 3 weeks. But he has been just an absolutely amazing animal. He seems to actually enjoy interacting with his environment and with people. But I think he's really not liking my phone screen flashing so much. I think that's what his problem is today. I don't think he likes that. So we're gonna go ahead and get him off. Be done with him. Put him back. That way he doesn't have to deal with this flashing anymore. Alright guys, so now for our next update. I got our girl Pandora here. So this is we've now done more research on our morphs. I believe now, I now believe she's actually a super pastel, not a black pastel. I know for a fact I was wrong on that. But I believe she's a super pastel now. Definitely female. As you can see, she's grown quite a bit since we got her. I'd say she is now roughly 2.5 to 3 foot long. Yeah, this is our girl Pan. Try to ignore the light there. I'm trying to do my best to not freak the snakes out, even though my phone screen is messed up. And that's Pandora. Alright guys, and now for our final reminder or update, I guess. This is Sylvia. This is one of the first 2 snakes that we bought. We got her the same day as Pandora at the same shop. She is what is known as a green spot snow corn snake. She's a line-bred type of snow, which is aneurystic and albino combined. Normally they would just be like a cream or yellow color, but when she's fresh out of shed, she's like highlighter green. And amazingly enough, she still holds true to that for the most part, even at her age. We estimate she is probably about 3 years old now, almost 4. So for her to hold the bright greens as well as she does still is actually pretty shocking. So see if I can get her to cooperate just enough to get you guys some shots. She's been doing great for us. She never has any issues feeding. And actually, last year, not this past season, but last year, whenever I was doing the videos, we did get them paired. We got her and Drago paired, and we did end up with a clutch of 13 eggs. Unfortunately, only 12 of the eggs went term, and we did lose 2 babies after they hatched that just wouldn't eat. They never started. Up next, in the next video, I will start showing you guys some of our new animals, and included in that will actually be one of her and Drago's children. We had originally held back 2 females that we thought would work well with the candy cane line, but then we started doing some research in our local market and found out that green spot snows have not been around this area for quite some time, so we actually decided to switch things up and keep a male instead. So we have one of her and Drago's sons that we're hoping is the right color scheme to match up and make us some more of these beautiful green spot snows. Alright guys, so there's a little catch up on everybody that I believe you all had already seen. We have actually gotten several new animals since you guys have last seen us, so if you tune in next week, I will start with introductions to all of our newcomers. It will be multiple videos, at least 2, maybe 3 or 4, potentially more. I'm not real sure how many I'm going to be able to fit into each video. We'll see what time constraints look like. I want to keep all of these less than 15 minutes. You know, I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. But alright, well, thanks for stopping by, guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe down there, and we'll see you guys next week.